Okay, so if you remember, we've been talking about entertainment, and entertainment was, places where we go to or things that we do that's entertaining. It's exciting, it's entertaining, it's fun. It could be that we're going to the theater, to the cinema, to the museum, places where there is entertainment, something to see that we are going to enjoy. And now we're going to be looking at art, and we have an article that we're going to read together. So we're reading it together to practice our reading. Let's read it together now. So this is where we are, nature in art. Okay, so you can repeat after me. Many artists paint and use nature in their work, but the results can be very different. Here are 5 of the most famous. Stanislaw Witkiewicz. I don't know how to pronounce that. So, okay, from 1885 to 1939, was a Polish artist, and you often see his paintings in art galleries in Poland. Many people like Witkiewicz paintings. Good, I'm not the only one that can't say it, of people's faces. But I prefer his paintings of nature and landscape. This one, painted in 1907, shows the Hinsko Lakes in the Tatra Mountains. I like this painting because of the green fields and blue water. I'd love to go there. Japanese art is famous for landscape painting. You can often see sea and sky, and mountains and trees. Andrew Hiroshi worked in the 19th century, and he's one of Japan's most famous artists. He printed and sold thousands of beautiful prints in his lifetime. However, he was poor when he died. Beatrice Milhaes, I should have you say it, Eloise. There you go. Beatrice Milhaes is a Brazilian artist from Rio de Janeiro. She's famous for her colorful paintings of flowers and interesting shapes. She also makes sculptures with different types of natural and man-made materials. Personally, I like all her work, though I prefer her paintings. Vincent van Gogh made 11 paintings of sunflowers. They were his favorite paintings because he loved the color yellow. I prefer his other paintings, but many people love the sunflower paintings. Nowadays, you see them on cards, postcards, and t-shirts. Van Gogh died with no money. But in 1987, someone brought the last sunflower painting for $49 million. Okay, so it looks like the first one, the one from Polish, where he talks about the mountains and the fields and the water. I reckon it could be, I think this painting, number 2. Would you agree? Because you can kind of see like water, mountains. I think number 2 is talking about the Polish artist, Stanislaw. The Japanese artist who says mountain and trees is number 3. You can tell it's very Japanese. So I would say this one looks very Japanese. That's his painting. The Brazilian who says that she likes to make sculptures and sunflowers. Maybe this one, number 4. And then Van Gogh, because he said the sunflowers, the yellow, I would say number 1 is his painting. Okay, so we can see that some of these paintings are traditional and some of them are modern. So traditional means like it's something from a long, long time ago. You know, they like to keep something that's a long time ago. Modern is maybe like number 4. You know, this is more traditional. This is modern. You know, it's got new styles. That's what modern means. It's something new. And we can see lots of things in these paintings. We can see flowers, we can see birds here, grass, mountains, the ocean, the water, the sky. So it tells us a lot. Some paintings, you just look at them and they call it abstract paintings. I don't know. It's whatever your mind can see. So let's have a look. This artist paints and uses nature in art. We know all 4 of these artists, they're using nature to put into their work. So nature means like something in the world, you know, if it's the oceans, the sky, flowers, plants, that's nature. This artist is living. Well, we know. So in number 2, it's Beatrice is the only one that's living. So Vincent van Gogh, it said that he passed away. The Japanese artist, he was poor when he died. So the only artist that from what we read that is alive is the Brazilian, Beatrice. So this is for question 4. So you can put a tick, the artist is now living, for Beatrice. This artist painted the same subjects 11 times. That was Vincent with the sunflower. It said that he made 11 paintings of sunflower. This artist also makes sculptures. That was Beatrice. This artist paints flowers. That was Beatrice and Vincent. And he didn't have money when he died. That was Andro, the Japanese artist, and Vincent. They didn't have money when they died, even though now their paintings will sell for so much money. Okay, so I wanted to look at when we talk about preference. So preference is a way that we can say what we like or what we prefer. So for example, it means that I have an option and I want to say I prefer, or it's the same as saying I like this. It means that from all the options, this is the one that I pick because I like it. So I prefer, for example, to drink coffee and not tea. So I have an option. I can drink both but I like coffee. I prefer coffee. So that's how we use these verbs, to like and to prefer. Okay, so now we talked about these artists. Some other artists we know, Romero Britro. Has anyone heard of this one? I haven't. I can't remember who told me that, but this one, Hans Hyson, this artist is actually from South Australia in Adelaide, and he did a lot of landscapes. So he was very well known to do landscape. He was German background, but came to Australia and was painting everything that he saw in the Australian landscapes. So whether it was the birds or this. So I want you to tell me about your favorite. Maybe it's your favorite artist. Like for me, this is mine because he's from Australia. And I love that he captured the Australian landscape, everything. It's almost like you can feel, you can hear the sound of the Australian birds. You can almost smell the Australian, eucalyptus plants. So that's one of my favorite artists. I don't have one particular painting. I just like many of his paintings. But I want you to tell me about your favorite. Maybe it's your favorite artwork. So it could be the Mona Lisa. That's very popular art. Or your favorite artist. It's a person. What did they paint? So I want you to tell me about them and give me, when were they born? Maybe it's someone from a long time ago. Was their artwork traditional? Was it modern? Did they like to paint nature, or did they do a sculpture of something? What kind of art, and why do you like it as well? So you could say it inspires me. It makes me feel, yeah, like he's very talented. I like his style. So, okay, that's what we're going to do. To tell us about your favorite art or artist. And we'll come back and